From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If you listen to episode 1 of the History of Roz and Mocha, you'll hear my reaction to when my parents told me, because I'm the oldest of 3, when my parents told me that my sister Laura was going to be joining the family, that my mom was pregnant. I was not happy at all.
No. Poor thing.
That is episode 1 in the History of Roz and Mocha.
It's one of my favorite parts of the whole series.
And then
baby pusher is what people called you.
Yeah.
For weeks.
You'll know why, because I pushed a baby. And I've shared this before. I'll share it again. But when my parents told me that another baby was joining the family, my youngest, Lisa, I was very upset. And I went to my journal. And I said, just about a few minutes ago, my mom, just like that, tells me that she's going to have another baby. I'm not excited at all. I don't want to have another baby. Oh, I used to timestamp everything.
Yeah.
The time is now 10:45 a.m. P.S. I have another sister, Laura. She's 2.5. I bring this all up because I saw this video last night of parents telling their daughter, she's an only child, telling their daughter that the parents are pregnant.
Right.
And the way they set this up was they were like, hey, Milan, we have this gift for you. There's a gift bag. It's got tissue paper on the top. Open this gift. And inside, she's going to pull out like a travel mug that says Big Sister. Gotcha. There's another like card or a book there that says all the wonderful things about being a big sister. And then there is a little onesie that says, I have the best big sister, right?
Right.
So here's her reaction.
I got a surprise for you. You're going to open your present, okay?
What is the present for?
Because we love you so much.
Mm-hmm. She's opening the gift.
What did it say?
I don't want to be a sister. Are you having a baby?
Yes.
I don't want a baby. I don't want a...
Why not?
I don't want one.
I feel you, kid. I feel you.
Milan.
You're not going to love me anymore.
Yes, I am. I'm going to love you just the same.
That's the only child syndrome.
I don't know why I said I wanted a baby.
You got babies upstairs.
I know. What's the difference? Milan.
Will you love me still?
Yes.
Every video I watch, they don't love the oldest child.
They do.
But if I'm a bigger sister, I'm going to die before the little sister.
Milan.
I don't like this at all. Is this it? Are you actually having a baby? Am I overreacting? Is this a dream? Pinch me.
Come on.
So needless to say,
Amazing.
young Milan is not happy that she's going to be a big sister.
Oh, I'm going to die before her.
Are you still going to love me?
That is a lot of thought. Like, that kid has thought a lot about her life and how it would be different with a little sister.
Yeah, completely.
I don't like this at all.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jelly Roll was asked by an interviewer what he sort of takes on the road with him. So kind of like, what are his must-haves contractually that he needs backstage? Jelly may surprise you with this answer.
I'm taking a sauna and a cold plunge on tour.
An entire sauna, like on an 18-wheeler?
It's like a small, like 2-seater.
Yeah.
It's like really small, but it'll be but it's something I'm just too anchored into that not to take.
And you go full naked in there?
No, goodness, Greg, we're not just free balling in the sauna. No, I sit with other people.
But if you have your own sauna on tour, you should be naked.
No, Evan, it's glass. What do you think it is? Just sitting in there. What are you trying to get me to catch a case? Who is this guy? Bring Evan Paul back.
Yo,
it's like there's like a window on it.
I want to hang with Jelly Roll so bad.
So do I. You been in a sauna naked?
Never.
No.
How? How have you not?
I used to go to this gym years ago, like in the 90s, and it was all guys I worked with at the time, all coworkers. And it was the first time I'd ever been in a steam room before. And I went in the steam room, and you go in the steam room in a towel, and all the dudes used to take the towel off, put it on the bench, and just sit there, right? Fully nude. Fully nude. And I just thought that that's what you did in a steam room. So I knew what every single one of my coworkers, my boss included, looked like naked. I knew if he trimmed down. I knew if he was having a good day or a bad day.
I couldn't do it.
Right? I
There's
knew
no way. I'm not doing that.
But I thought that you had to. I thought that was the thing.
Like the rule?
I thought that was the rule.
And, like, drop the towel?
I don't know, because everybody in there, like you would walk in and it was a 3-tiered bench, right?
No.
And guys, the guys, and guys only loved sitting starting at the top, right? Nobody wants to be on the bottom bench.
If I walk in, no.
Right?
If I walk in,
yes.
If I walk in,
yes.
And it's like 3 benches,
yes.
Or 3 tiers,
yes. Right? Upper deck.
I'm not, and there's only a spot on the lower?
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Right.
I'm not hopping in the sauna that day.
But it was very social. Like, imagine this, right?
These nuts.
Imagine for 1 second, because I became very comfortable, right?
Okay, go.
I was a young guy, I had a hot bod, right? I became very comfortable. Imagine this, because if the top level is full, right? You don't go second level. You go lower level, right?
Sure.
Like you don't go second level. But if you want to talk to somebody, so imagine the person you're talking to is top level, you're lower level, me with a long torso, right? If you're talking to somebody, you turn around and be polite and talk to them.
Yeah.
Right? So, but I'm lower level.
No.
They're upper level.
Oh. So the eyesight, the eye line.
Yes.
These nuts.
Yes. Yes, but I thought that was the rule.
I don't know.
It is the rule, isn't it?
Right? I thought that was the rule. Also, at that gym, that shower was a post in the middle of the room with 5 heads on it.
Oh, yeah.
That you all used to stand in a circle and shower.
No.
Facing each other.
No.
These nuts.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I don't know, guys. This ain't my year. I'm catching L's.
Oh, no. What happened?
Like all day, every day this year. This is bad. I got a voice note from Roz and Mocha superfan Jenny Danielle, who's listening to the podcast. And I'm just going to let it play out. She brings up Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Because, the two of them were going at it a couple weeks ago.
Perfect.
Right?
It's perfect.
And then Joe Biden was calling him out, like, bring it, bro. Like, I'll take you down twice on Sundays type thing.
Yeah.
So here's what Jenny Danielle said.
Okay, Mocha, I love you so much. And, I do. But I was just listening to the podcast where you guys were talking about Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And I don't know why my brain went to, where it went. But I just want to tell you that I know that you didn't beat Shem bowling, but I feel like if you and Joe Biden did a bowling match, I do truly in my heart, I think that you would beat Joe Biden in bowling. I do.
Wow. Well, yeah, of course. Joe Biden's 1,000 years old.
Wow.
Of course you're going to beat Joe Biden.
Wow. When people start putting a list together of people that you can beat, and the first thing that comes to mind is like a 75-year-old.
Yeah.
With cognitive issues who falls off bicycles.
All the time. And is confused.
Yeah.
All the time.
Shem wins.
Don't forget.
You don't know a damn thing.
Yo, who gave you access, Shem?
That's really hurtful, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing! Yeah. I knew Shem would win.
Okay, relax.
That's a weekend ruiner right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Mocha guttered.
Oh, no.
It doesn't help.
I even feel bad that I said all that.
Why?
I apologize. I apologize.
You don't. You're just spitting facts, I guess. Right?
If you and Joe Biden did a bowling match, I do truly, in my heart, I think that you would beat Joe Biden in bowling. I do.
And she had to really do some soul searching. I drew in my heart. I believe, like as if the rest of us are like, no, there's no way. You know what I mean? It's like
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's Roz and Mocha. Who's this?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Connor.
What's up, Connor?
Well, I had a question for Roz.
Yeah.
Roz,
Yeah.
king of the toilet sitters. How do I prevent my legs from falling asleep when sitting on the toilet?
Do you got a garbage can in the bathroom?
I do.
Put that in front of you and just stick your legs on it. Prop them up for a minute.
Prop them up for a minute?
Yeah.
How long are... Whoa, hold on. Connor, how long are you on the toilet
Doesn't matter.
for?
It's none of your business.
I'm just curious.
That's a very personal question.
You're calling asking how to prevent your legs from falling asleep while sitting on the toilet.
That's because Roz is a seasoned professional.
Okay. Let's just say hypothetically, right? Do you have a point where generally your legs start to fall asleep, but like when your toes start to tingle? Like how long can you last before that happens?
I would say about 6 minutes.
6?
Damn. Bro,
I can go way longer than that.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's practice though.
But see, in my in my bathroom, I have like a little, I don't even know what it is. It's like a little tiny low counter in front of me, like a storage thing, and I can just put my feet right up on that. Right. So anytime my legs start to fall asleep, I can put it up, because I find that what happens is that it's the back of the legs on the front of the toilet seat that cuts the circulation off. And so if you have a garbage can in front of you, just grab that garbage can, stick it right in the middle, and then just stick your feet on top of it and lift up the back of your thighs right off that toilet seat. And I think you're going to be fine.
Okay, I got you. This is an advanced technique.
Now, Connor, are your legs falling asleep because you're like just sitting there upright, or are you lean forward, elbows on thighs, scrolling your phone?
It happens in both positions.
It does, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I am very posture conscious while I'm sitting there. Sometimes I'm
Really?
upright like a little soldier.
Yeah? You're never upright though.
I know, but sometimes I am. Sometimes I do, like I'll do my stretches there, right? Like I'll stretch out my shoulders and stuff.
That's the only time you stretch out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stretch out my shoulders. I'll like roll my shoulders back and stuff. Sometimes like I get in like a little mini workout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. But the legs is a problem. You don't want to cut the circulation off on the legs. You got to really be careful about that.
Okay, good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
All right,
Appreciate
Connor.
you too.
All right, later guys. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Wagwan, everyone.
How's it going?
Everything blessed.
Oh, yes. That's how I feel too. Blessed.
Amen.
Do you?
I don't know. How does it feel to feel blessed? Tell me.
You know, you just wake up and you feel like you feel light.
Oh,
That's the best.
Christ of Nazareth!
I do not feel blessed.
Oh, okay.
You don't?
No.
What would it take for you to feel blessed?
Like what would? Oh, that's a real good question.
Like you wake up, right?
Yeah.
And instead of, there's a video that went out on Kiss IG.
Yes.
Of what we all say and feel when we wake up. And the one that everyone reacted to was yours, where you just give a big sigh and then you say F.
Yeah.
Right?
Every morning.
So what would it take for you to wake up and say, I feel blessed, or like I feel great. This is going to be a great day. Thank you.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
I'm here. I'm ready to take on the day. Let's go. LFG.
What's that mean?
Let's bleep and go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
effing go.
That's what I mean. LFG.
Jeez.
Facepalm.
Right? Whatever, man. I'm LFG all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
So what would make you feel that way as soon as you wake up?
I honestly don't know. You have to understand how difficult it is for me to even imagine that. Like, I can't.
Why?
Just to imagine?
Yeah.
Bro, that's so wild.
Yeah. Okay, put it this way. Even before I get to me, I have a difficult time imagining that anyone can wake up like that.
What? Damn, bro.
Right? I'm like, how simple do you have to be excited when you wake up in the
It's
morning?
not simple.
Yeah, it's not simple, man.
Like, how little do you have going on in your life where you wake up clean?
That should be the point, is that there should be something so little.
Clean slate, fresh day.
Yes.
Nothing hanging over your head.
That's right.
No stress,
Just
no
like
drama.
you wake up, LFG.
Comfortable with life.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I don't even know if I fully trust people that wake up that way. To be honest with you,
On a Saturday.
No, not even a Saturday. Not even a Saturday. Because I wake up on a Saturday and I go, ugh, how many few left of these do I have?
You mean like in
Oh
life?
my God!
Yeah,
What?
I don't mean in life.
And you're married.
I just mean in the day. I love my family. When I see them, I get excited. Right?
What's exciting for you?
Well,
Like you see your family and you say,
"Hey."
Wow.
If that's the best we get,
listen.
I guess that's what we got to live with.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha.
What? Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
It's Katie.
Katie texted us today. Is the baby sleeping or are you good?
No, he has a cowbell right now, so you might hear him in the background.
Okay. Katie said, thanks for the jingles. I sing the Easy Money intro to my baby every morning while I change his diaper, and he loves my Shem imitation. So, Katie, if you can, please indulge us and sing the song.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, you guys. I shouldn't have answered the phone.
I know. That's the mistake most people make.
By the way, Roz and Mocha original game, Easy Money, is played weekdays at 6:15. Easiest way to score cash. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, God. I'm so broke ass, I can't afford to live that life that I'm lying about all the time. Roz and Mocha's got the cash in the big shiny wheel, and I gotta make that cash all mine. Easy money, easy money, easy money, easy, easy, easy money.
That is amazing, Katie. And then what does the baby do?
He is looking at me like I'm insane.
Yes.
You are the best, Katie. Thank you for that. And now we can finally play Roz and Mocha's Easy Money.
Woo! You too.
Have a great day, Katie. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Scully, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? You got a second?
Yeah.
Scully's been, bro. Yo, you're gonna regret speaking to us this way, man. Like we're bothering you. Scully's been a long time Roz and Mocha fan, a flaming Romo, if you will. Scully's texted and said, "What does it mean to be a super fan? What are the qualifications needed to be crowned a super fan?"
Oh,
first of all, you can't sound pissed off when we call you, bro.
I'm not pissed off, but the last time you called me, you acted all weird.
Who acted weird?
You.
Me?
You called me and go, yeah, Scully, you text this morning? And I'm like, yeah. You're like,
That sounds like Roz.
Shut up.
All right. So what do you think the qualifications are, Scully?
I don't know, but I keep hearing people calling in and they keep saying, I'm a super fan. So
yeah.
I'm wondering, what is the qualifications of a super fan?
It's an interesting question because some super fans haven't been with us like since the beginning. Others have. I think participation plays a lot in this. Anything that we do, the super fans come out. They are active.
They show up.
They show up. They encourage others. And also knowledge. When somebody calls up and brings something up of the past where we're all blown away that they even remember it, or they listen to something recent and pick up on something that maybe we didn't even pick up on. All of that stuff makes somebody a super fan. Now, that said, it's not like we have a form you can fill out online. We just sort of, get to hear from people enough, and then we just kind of add them to the list. And damn it, Maury has like a list of, you know, who is our current roster of super fans. It's not a closed list whatsoever. You can still make the list. You just got to put yourself out there, and it starts with saying, you know, hey, my name is, and I don't remember what your name is, but you got to Scully. You got to say, hey, my name is whatever, and I'm a super fan, and then we're going to ask you a few questions.
Right.
Like, for example, Scully, have you listened to the History of Roz Mocha, the 6-part docuseries?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Maybe there should be a forum.
Maybe there should be, right, Maury?
Last week, it was decided
Am
that...
I in a job interview right now?
No,
for this?
hold on. Just listen. So last week, Shem got a new nickname. What's that nickname?
Cheesecake.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Listen, you guys must. I listen to you every day. I mean, I send texts every morning. I send at least 1 to 2 texts every day
that's
trying
good.
to be funny with you guys. Right?
That's good, man.
I'm not trying to be a super fan. I'm just asking, what is a super fan?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that status of a super fan.
Okay.
You don't want the status?
I'm going to say something though. I think the current super fan roster could use a little bit of this snark. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you disagree, Mocha. I don't know. I think that
we need like a villain like Scully.
Yeah, I think that. I think that maybe we could use a little bit of this snark in the
like
super
he cares
fan
but
roster.
he doesn't care.
Yeah. I think that that's good for everyone. I think it's good for business.
Well, I don't know. I just heard it this morning. And
okay, then never mind.
Super fan, and I'm like, are they really a super fan?
Okay. Well, now I regret calling.
Okay, then never mind. We won't make you a super fan.
Thanks, Scully. I guess I'll just continue to read your texts every day and not respond. Okay.
All right. Well, super fan, but I don't know if I want the title. I was walking around saying,
we get it.
I wouldn't call in and say, hey, I'm Scully, I'm a super fan.
Okay, fine. You don't want it.
Maybe
All
it's
right.
a male thing. Maybe it's a guy thing, too. Like, I don't know.
Okay, man. It's all
I've
good.
never heard someone who cares about not caring so much. Scully, thanks, dog.
Maury, take him off the list.
I love you guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hey, it's Roz Mocha.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I am good. I just want to let you guys know. So the Creation podcast, it destroyed me. Like, I cried so much, but I just, like, Roz, I need you to know that hopefully one day someone will talk about me the way that you talk about Mocha. It's literally the most endearing thing ever. I'm going to cry just thinking about the way that you talk about him. Holy moly. You just put him up on this pedestal that I know that he deserves. But, like, you talk about him and it's pure love.
Mm-hmm.
It's just love. And, like, listening to you all these years on the radio, and it was like, oh, he's the hard ass. He's always the one that's going to have a sarcastic comment. But, like, underneath, you're just pure-hearted gold.
Who, me?
No, well, I mean, yes, you, but the way that Roz speaks, like, he hides all the love that he has under sarcasm.
Damn, Krista.
I mean, yes, but there's been moments for sure where it is. But, you know, we come in every day and you know, we just make each other laugh, right? And so there's not there's not a lot of room for, you know, I mean, I think once or twice people, you know, might enjoy sitting by the radio listening to Mocha and I talk about how much we love each other, but I think that would get weird very fast.
Oh, very.
You know, so I think that was just the perfect place for it, and it was the perfect moment, and you know, and I think that Mocha took his opportunity, and it was just really great. Like, I'm glad that exists. Like, I'm glad that is now part of our sort of permanent record. You know,
the
what
history
I mean?
of Roz Mocha.
Yeah,
Legit.
yeah. Like, I'm so it really like it did a lot, and I think that it will continue to do a lot to have that. And I don't mean a lot for me and Mocha. I think a lot for other people. I think to have that out there for anyone to sort of see a relationship go from where it started to where it is now, and having everything on record. I think that it does a lot for people. I think it does a lot for friendship, and I think it does a lot for honesty.
You're talking about, obviously, the History of Roz Mocha, the 6-part docuseries. Did you listen week by week, or did you wait until all 6 episodes were out and then binge?
Oh, no, I listened week by week.
Yeah.
Sometimes at work where I had to turn it off so that I wasn't crying at work. I listened to episode 6 on the way home last night, and I got home, and my boyfriend, who, Mocha, you know, says to me, "Why are you crying?" And I go, "No, it's good crying. It's good crying. Don't worry."
Who's your man's?
Dan Van Dusen.
Oh my God, I went to high school with him.
Did you?
Yeah. I met Dan back in grade 9. He was like one of my first friends. I remember Dan. Dan's a real stand-up guy.
You guys were in AV together?
Okay, yeah. Don't. Anyway. Yeah, all the sports teams.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Also track and field.
Track and field too? Sure. I didn't hear about the track and field.
Yeah, she's never heard the track and field stories. Your famous track and field stories with Dan.
But you know what? Listen, Mocha, I didn't want to take away from you. You show your love to Roz all the time. Like, when good things happen to Roz, like, you are literally almost in tears. You're like, I'm so happy for you. But, like, just for the docuseries, you know, like, Roz just put it all out where you have an ability to put it out everywhere.
That's what she said.
Wow. Okay. That's what happens when people try and say nice things.
Did Dan also tell you I was like a funny guy too?
Yeah, he did actually. But I know you're a funny guy. I listen to you guys on the radio every day.
All right. And what was the last thing you wanted to say, love?
Tell Jenna that she also was the reason that I started crying.
Yeah, I love that moment.
Just how she talks about you too. Like, Mocha, you can tell you're a super awesome, genuine guy just by the way people talk about you.
Oh, thank you, Krista. That means a lot.
Yeah, no problem. I love listening to you guys. I love it.
Well, we love that you love listening, and you've been listening long enough to know that I am going to ask. Krista, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
It's Roz.
Really?
Wow.
Until his book and the docuseries, it was you, Mocha.
Even with all my track and field accolades from high school? Ask Dan.
I love you both. And it's just, I wish you didn't ask this question because I love you both. But
love you right back.
Roz helped me with his book so much.
That's amazing. Love to hear it. Have a great day, Krista.
You too, guys. Love you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Autumn, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
All right, I got the best DM from Autumn, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Mocha. So I love giving my kids nicknames and have struggled with a nickname for my youngest son until recently. His new nicknames are now Shem.
Yeah.
Shemroy.
Yeah.
And Shemmy. I use it so often now that he responds to his nickname. At night, I always say,
Shemmy, Mom loves you.
when tucking him in. When he's causing a ruckus, I throw out the,
"Come on, Shemroy."
And even when I take him to daycare, I will say,
"Continue taking good care of my Shemmy."
before leaving. It's caught on that even my 6-year-old is calling him Shemmy from time to time. Just wanted to share.
What's the kid's real name?
His name is Holden.
That's a joke.
Yeah. So what, like at home, is Holden now just known as Shemroy, or Shemmy?
Yeah, mostly Shemmy. Like, my 6-year-old will mostly call him Shemmy, and it's totally caught on. Like, not related to his name whatsoever, but yeah, that's his new nickname at home.
God. We were in New York over the weekend for Catherine's 40th, and Roxy wasn't feeling well, and she had a stuffed nose, and she had some tissues in the bed with her when she was falling asleep, and then Catherine went to make the bed the next morning, and she flipped up the duvet, and all the tissues were underneath the duvet, and as Catherine flipped up the duvet, all she said was, "Oh, come on, Shemroy." Oh my God. As she picked them all up. It is the line we use in the house anytime anything sort of doesn't go right.
Shem, you are now like in pop culture vocabulary.
I have to say, this is one of the greatest honors of my life. To hear that? Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, Autumn.
Oh, Autumn, you are the best. Thank you for listening. Thank you for reaching out. Much love to you and your family for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show. Not sure how long you've been listening, but you've been listening long enough to know that usually at the end of phone calls, we will ask Autumn, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Mocha.
Hey. Thank you, Autumn. Much love to you.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Continue taking good care of my Shemi.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What up?
Buddy?
I got drunk last night.
What? On what?
Champagne.
Where?
At a patio opening.
What do you mean a patio opening?
Like a hotel. It's like our patio's open.
Oh, so
with
they
my friend
did like
Kate,
a
and I got
bunch of
drunk.
invites, and then you just went and got drunk on
I was
patio?
I was the plus one. I wasn't invited.
Oh. Why admit that?
Shoot. That sucks.
Oh, they invited you to this cool thing? No. Who says that?
Yeah. You just dissed yourself.
How much champagne did you have?
I had 2 glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a mimosa over breakfast when I was in New York.
Amazing. And?
Champagne. It's like, I don't know. It just doesn't. Did you enjoy being drunk on champagne? I don't really enjoy being drunk on champagne. Yeah?
The hangover just sucks.
Yeah.
There's so much sugar in it,
But
right?
I feel that with champagne, like I start to feel hungover while I'm still drunk. You know?
I've been hungover before.
Yeah,
What?
it's not.
What?
I mean, I haven't had a hangover in, oh my God, I don't even know, 25 years or something like that.
Oh, I had one last weekend.
Are you hungover today, Maury?
A little bit.
Yeah,
little bit.
Tips, Maria?
Pop 2 Advils before bed.
Is that what works for you?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
and any tips he could currently use?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Coffee, Gatorade,
Yeah.
and another Advil.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I went home and I had a Robaxaset.
That doesn't help at all.
Okay.
And usually food helps.
Don't
But
they
you're
call
not
that
eating-
hillbilly heroin, Robax?
Is
Isn't that
it?
what they call that?
Really?
Isn't that? I thought that's what it was. Oh. All those, what they
But if
crush
your back
up.
wasn't hurting, why would you take that stuff?
Yeah.
It's all I had.
Oh.
See, again, that's not a
Hold
good
on.
way to
Okay,
live.
hold on. What time so let's go back
Because
to
you can't mix those two. With
Yeah.
No. Here's a very important.
Thank you, Maria.
Here's a very important question.
Safety third.
Yeah.
and the difference, right, between Maury getting drunk off of 2 glasses of champagne during the week.
Yes.
Which is Maria went out on the weekend to the club and drank her face off and got home at 4:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Dan Maury was a +1 to an event that he was not invited to by the venue. Had 2 glasses of champagne, got drunk. What time did you got home at?
I got home at 6:30.
Real bad man.
6:30.
Wow.
Bro, the sun wasn't even down yet.
People are getting ready for that time.
The sun was up for another 3 hours, bro.
Real bad man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Laura sent us this text. Wanted to say hello to Maria. I met you at the TFC game on Saturday. You were so sweet, and it was so cool to see you part of the KISS team now. Been going to TFC games since I was little with my dad, and I look forward to seeing you at the games. You are doing great.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Oh, hey, Maria. How are you?
Good. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, too. I remember we took a photo, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. This is so cool.
You're very nice. And thank you so much for the sweet message. That means a lot. I love being there.
Oh,
and
of
here.
course. I've really been getting into the show the past year and a half since I've been driving into work, and I listen to you guys every morning. I was telling Maria the DM deep dives are hilarious, and I love your show. You guys are awesome.
Is this what we're supposed to do? Remember people that we take pictures with?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a nice thing to do, right? Or even like people that we meet
right now.
Even people that we meet.
And then follow up with y'all. You also sent me a nice message. Like we're supposed to remember this stuff?
Yeah.
When we were at Splitsville for King of Pins a few weeks ago, right? Myself versus Shem. Can't remember who won. That's not important.
That'd be me.
But I remember so many like super fans were there, right? And they would say, "Oh, I'm so and so from Instagram," or "I'm so and so from Text Again." I'd be like, "You know what? I definitely remember you," and we would have a great conversation. Eavesdropping on Roz, hearing those same lines from people, you're like, "Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, great." No idea. Meeting for the very first time.
Yeah. I didn't know we were supposed to remember this stuff. That's like, that's so stressful now.
So, Laura, do you go to the games now still with your dad? You mentioned you used to go when you were a kid with your pops.
Yeah, I haven't gone in a while, but I went on Saturday, and it's just something that we've done a lot growing up. He has pretty great seats, too, right at the corner, so it's just really fun to see, and just love seeing the team grow. And, yeah, just like I said, Maria, you're a good, fond memory of the games I go to with my dad, so it's just so cool to see you now on Kiss 92.5.
Laura, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your text. We appreciate you. We appreciate the years of support. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, I know you're, bigging up Maria right now, but between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
I have to say, and I know everyone says that they love everyone, and I do, but I have to say Roz because he's so sarcastic like I am, and it's great to hear sarcasm taken very well on the show.
Well, thank you. I would love to say thank you, but I don't remember your name.
Roz. Laura.
My God. Bruh, I just said it like 30 seconds ago. Laura, you're the best. Love you lots. Have a great day.
Bye, Laura.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Anna, hello. It's Roz and Mocha. Welcome to Roz and Mocha's Helluva Story.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Great. Hey, Anna, when and where does your Helluva Story take place?
Okay, so I was about 11 or 12 years old back in the 90s. Okay. And so it happened at my family home. I was living in Newmarket at the time, and our family lived on a really busy street in a subdivision. And my mom was a daycare provider, and she would have the parents drop off the kids in the morning, and then the parents would come after to pick them up. And the problem with our house was that there was so much traffic going through. But our property was divided by a hedge line with our neighbors. So it was really tall, and every time you try to back out, you couldn't see anything because this thing was so tall.
And whose hedge was it? Was it your hedge or was it your neighbor's hedge?
It was my neighbor's hedge.
Okay, so you guys had a daycare running out of the house, a lot of traffic, a lot of kids, and when you're backing out of the driveway, you can't see what's coming at you because your neighbor's hedge was too large.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Dangerous.
Okay, dangerous. Yeah, thank you. So what happened?
Very dangerous. So my mom decided, you know what, I'm going to go talk to the neighbor, see maybe he can trim this down for us, and, not thinking it's a big issue or anything. So she went during the day one day while we were at school and knocked on his door and said, the parents are coming in and out. It's really such a hazard for the kids and the parents, and I don't want any accidents happening, because I think one or two actually did happen. So she knocks on the door, and unexpectedly, my neighbor starts screaming at her. He called her a
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and put her down and everything, was so demeaning to my poor mom. She just wanted the hedge trim. She didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Yeah.
So
And was the neighbor an older person or same age? What are we talking here?
No, same age. So I'd say probably a little older than my mom at the time, probably in his mid-40s. So my dad comes home and she tells him what happened. And my dad, pretty reserved, didn't say anything, didn't do anything.
Right.
Anyways, everyone goes to bed. In the middle of the night, all of a sudden, we're waking up by loud noise. We're like, what the heck is that? And mind you, I'm not supposed to be up in the middle of the night because I'm only 11 or 12, right?
Yeah.
And my parents get up, and I go sneak downstairs to see what the heck is going on. The parents go outside, and what do they find? They find my neighbor outside with a chainsaw. Yeah. With a chainsaw, cut the hedges right down to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Cut it right down to the ground. My parents go outside. Everybody in the neighborhood is outside at this point.
Because it's midnight and he's the chainsaw going.
And he's got a chainsaw. So you're like, is there a chainsaw massacre happening or something? It was really weird.
Yeah.
And so he cuts it to the ground. He yells out to them, "Is this short enough for you?" And my dad obviously was pissed. And and then he confronted my neighbor. My neighbor went after my dad.
Oh my
God. Not with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Not with the chainsaw, but he went after my dad, and the neighbors had to restrain him. My dad pinned him to the ground.
Well,
yeah,
hold on, wait,
right?
Anna.
Yeah.
What changed from the time your mom left his property to him cutting down the hedges? Like, what made him change his mind to then whip out the chainsaw at midnight to start cutting down the hedges?
I'm guessing his level of spite.
Yeah, I
Is that what
wish
it
I
was?
knew. The level of spite, did you say? I wish I knew. I have no idea why he did it. Maybe like some kind of break. I have no idea.
Do you think that your pretty reserved father snuck out of the house at some point and went and had like a face-to-face and probably said some things to this neighbor that no one would ever think your reserved father would ever say and scared this neighbor into, oh crap, I better cut these hedges?
You know what? My dad's pretty intimidating, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Your dad did not do that.
I don't think he
No, he
threatened,
didn't.
or anything, but you know, you never know.
Listen, the guy who's scared isn't the one who takes the chainsaw out at midnight.
Right?
Okay, so now you got no hedge, and so what happens?
Yep.
Everything is good after that?
Nope. So, anyways, he wish it were, but no. So they go in for the night, I guess, and everything, and then we wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm not kidding. He put up in the middle of the night a clothesline lining our property, of course, on his property, so it couldn't be taken down. A clothesline with dirty underwear.
Oh my God.
And underwear. Yeah. And it was there for about like the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood knew. I went to school and everyone's like, why do you guys have a clothesline on your front? Like, what happened? I'm like, yeah. So I've been telling the story forever. And he actually kept that up for, I'd probably say about 6 months.
I applaud the pettiness.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right?
I know it was a super pisser, but I applaud the pettiness. That's amazing.
Wow.
So what happens in the neighborhood? Like, is that guy still around?
Oh, he's still around. We've moved since then. My parents moved a couple of years ago. But he's still there. He's known as the crazy guy on the corner.
Is he still crusty?
Yeah. He's pretty crusty still. Yeah, I remember dropping a tissue on his lawn by accident, and he yelled at me when I was a kid walking by. So, yeah, you don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, applaud the pettiness. You pick up that dirty tissue.
That's great. Thank you, Anna. That is a hell of a story.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.